conscious clothing conversation paired with real talk. I'm Sam, the healing hardware creator, and I'm hella hyped to get a little naked with you. It's my birthday! Well, actually, it's not my birthday. My birthday was this past Monday. Today is August the 31st. But I am still on Virgo Cloud 9. This makes year 38 for me. I'm super grateful to be here. I continue to wake up every day, and I'm so very grateful to just plant my feet on this earth and to create in the way that I'm creating. I am surrounded by love. I am uplifted by my community, and I am right where I need to be. So I really just kind of wanted to live in that space and share that moment with you all. So today is giving Virgo's Groove. Yay! So, of course, in style therapy form, let's get into what I'm wearing today. I am wearing a customized Michael Jackson t-shirt with the words Virgo shit splattered over his eyes. And it's an oversized t-shirt that I took and I kind of cut into a very unique shape that shows my snatched waist. And then I'm wearing some Ivy Park green shorts, a Coach monogram leather, little mini coin purse crossbody situation. I don't have any shoes on right now. However, because I'm going to Vogue class later, I will be putting on a cute little boot and or these orange high top sneakers. And the t-shirt is like a beige color, by the way. MJ is wearing his blue sparkly awesomeness, and I just feel really good and magical. Yeah. So today's Let's Get Stoned session is a little bit different in that we're not talking about stones or rocks or what have you, but we are talking about an awesome little symbol that I call the Eye of Peace. This is the logo for New Vintage by Sam. You'll see it. It is a pyramid shape, but within that shape there is an eye. And this logo, this design, this drawing represents to me the importance of self-awareness and fortification. There is strength in self-awareness for sure. And when you look at the Eye of Peace, the logo specifically has the eye encapsulated within the pyramid. However, it's still an openness surrounding the eye. So just knowing the importance of remaining open in your journey, but still very fortified is something that I've come to learn as a cheat code. So art imitates life. So I feel really good. I feel really great. My knees work. They work really, really good, y'all. I'm super excited. Got to continue to get that practice in. Drop it low. And you know what? Now that I think about it, the perfect song to do that is Church Girl by Beyonce. Speaking of Beyonce, if you have not listened to the Renaissance album, this is my official stamp of approval. I am in no way, shape, or form a beehiver. I just love and appreciate her artistry, the talent that she has, her business mind. But specifically, this album stands out for me because it's one, I can dance to and all the way through, from beginning to end. But it's also a very high vibrational album. And even still, I appreciate Beyonce because it seems like as she grows in her artistry, there's always a song from whatever project she releases that sticks with me. And there's so many songs on this album, Renaissance, that sticks with me. And apparently it's the first of 3. So carry on. I love that. I love that this time of year just always feels like a recalibration of sorts. It's back to school time. The weather is still weathering. It's still doing the summertime thing. But nonetheless, fall is approaching, and fall is my favorite time of year for fashion, but also it's an opportunity for me to be introspective. I'm generally introspective during different intervals of the year, but during my birthday, it's kind of a, girl, you have come so far, and you are on your way. And literally reminding myself, you are doing the damn thing. What you dreamed about several years ago is literally something that you're in the midst in right now. even if it's not the exact way that I envisioned it, the feeling that I feel is literally freedom, and that's all I've ever wanted for my life. So I'm feeling very free these days. I'm feeling free to be me, free to let these thighs hang out, maybe a little cheekage show. Y'all gonna catch some tit. It's feeling like that place when folks say when they get to that 40 mark, like it's just the fuck it, it's just there. I feel like I'm there. I feel like I've arrived. Yep, I got my passport stamped to fucking Island, and I feel really great about that. So being on this planet for 38 years, I've been fortunate enough to learn so much. Seemingly the lessons come more frequently these days, but it's also because I'm sure I'm more open to receiving the lessons these days. What I know to be true is what we focus on is absolutely what monopolizes our experience. So that, in essence, means if we're focusing on being broke, if we're focusing on being loveless, then that is the experience that we will find ourselves in. So as of late, my focus has been on tapping into joyful spaces, luxury, exploring what that looks like for myself. And anytime I get to a point where I'm focusing too much on some negative shit or something that literally makes me feel sad or have the bubble guts or just not feel good, I have to shift my focus. That is, to me, the old adage, give it to God. Just allowing myself to meditate on the thought that everything is going to be okay and releasing it and not worrying about it. Is also another cheat code that I have been employing, and it has made me feel so much better, lighter, less anxious. My edges are intact. It really is a phenomenal space to be in. Additionally, I've also learned that relationships are here to test and grow us. We cannot control the people around us. The people around us, kids included, are meant to be who they are. Our responsibility is to understand who we are in those areas where we feel discomfort or we feel challenged or we feel insecure. And instead of sticking our head in the sand and running from those things, really giving it thought, but in a gentle and considerate and loving way. Non-judgmental way, for sure. Because those are the things that as we go through life, they will constantly become they come up. They consistently come up. There is no getting rid of it or eliminating it unless you give those discomfort zones the light. Just give it a light. You got to give it a moment to sit in the spotlight so you can explore it, like dissect it a little bit and make your peace with it. And then you'll find that it's just so much easier to elevate and vibe so high and tap into those joyful spaces more quickly because you're not running from the shit that makes you uncomfortable. So definitely fail fast, but most importantly, lean into and learn from your insecurities in uncomfortable places. That's where the elevation resides. Hello. So I've been working a lot, and I became an entrepreneur in 2014 and have literally just been charting the course, figuring out this way, feeling around in the dark. And I have emerged to this new, beautiful oasis space of just comfortability in my expertise and skill sets. I am super excited about all that's to come. Currently am the COO of a nonprofit organization by the name of Be More Empowered. And our mantra and mission is to empower brown girls and brown women in Baltimore through mindfulness, wellness, activities, and entrepreneurship, which is literally something that my heart beats for. So I'm super excited to show up in this space. I've worked with them for a little bit over the course of my growth in my own entrepreneurial journey. But being in this role where I can now serve the young girls of Baltimore and women business owners and be amongst a team of Black women is just incredible. It's just incredible. In addition to that, using my voice more, stepping out on faith. I intend fully to be a speaker in different areas as I continue to highlight this conversation about conscious clothes and like dialogue about what y'all wearing, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain. How we show up really is an indicator of our energy. So if we look a little sloppy on the outside, it's like, well, how are you feeling on the inside? We really have to ask ourselves that question. And also, consider every element of how we dress, how we live, how we consume. All of that shit should be focused on centering you. Everything that you do in your life should be approached from an angle of, how can this be something to empower me? How can this be something to charge me? And clothing and style and fashion is no different. It's a pretentious ass conversation sometimes when people fucking talk about Gucci, Louis, Prada, but that shit doesn't matter. You can have a whole lot of designer shit and still be wearing it all wrong. So my approach is different. My philosophies are different. And I will be sharing that more with the world because I want to love on y'all through my ministry. I like it here. Additionally, just growing with my family, just enjoying time with them as we chart our own path and carving and creating joy for ourselves and dispelling myths and saying fuck you to past norms and expectations as we create our own. That's been really, really beautiful, and I look forward to continuing to do that, really continuing to break myself out of my own boxes and limitations because they still exist. As I am healed in some areas, there are other opportunities for me to grow. So I'm super excited to explore those spaces as well. But yeah, we just gonna keep getting better, getting brighter, making sure these knees still work, and taking care of me. Consume consciously, create consistently, and take care of you unapologetically. The Healing Hardware Collection is a unique series of luxurious adornments for your temple. Each piece has been designed and energized with intention. Just consider them stepping stones in your self-love journey. Visit www.newvintagebysam.com to shop today.